nephew. That's my nephew. James Irvin, that's my nephew. Know them all. That's my nephew. Hold on. Don't break the tape, man.
Baltimore City's 98th homicide erupted with emotion in a normally quiet southwestern neighborhood. A 16-year-old boy, believed to have been shot in the head at close range.
Yeah, shot in the head and shot 3 times. He was dead instantly.
Push me like that. Go home. Go home.
The shooting touched off a wave of unrest, family members breaking down after hearing the news.
I don't know. I just heard it. I didn't see anything. I just heard it.
What'd you hear?
I just heard. I mean, I just can't believe this is happening.
Everyone has to go across the street. This is our instruction. Everyone has to go across the street, please.
Police struggling to preserve the crime scene.
Out of the street, across the street.
Reality once again playing out on a city street.
More violence in Baltimore City than any per capita than anywhere in the United States.
Witnesses describe the teenager as being chased. Shots are fired. He dies on the scene.
Neighborhood guy that hangs around the neighborhood. He never did nothing to nobody.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he was nice. He moves around, but he just stays around the neighborhood. And you see him here all the time.
Any excess officers we have?
Sources tell us the victim may have been involved in a neighborhood dispute. 2 groups of young people feuding.
I'm ready to move, and we just moved down here about a year ago. So, I mean, it's like the 2nd time somebody got killed down here. So I'm ready to move.
He never did nothing to nobody. He never did nothing to nobody.
Tonight, the teenager's baseball cap, family members being consoled, and a city desperately looking for a solution as the murder rate continues to climb.
It's crazy, man. I mean, I got 2 little girls, and I keep them in the house.
Along Hampton's 34th Street,
4 miles of electric.
There's a miracle in the making.
Christmas is the best time of the year.
But this year, there's a Grinch threatening to steal the season.
I'm a little troubled because I think the people are troubled with each other right now.
The people are tired.
Tired of the political haggling in Florida.
I'm tired of the county.
We got a Chad. We don't have a Chad. Oh my God.
I'm tired of seeing the people going like this to all the cards.
I have nightmares about Chads.
But not everyone on this block is convinced the counting should stop.
I think they should get it right. If it takes until inauguration, I think they should get it right.
I think they've had plenty of time.
I have these little icicle lights.
Bob Hoser, who each year puts his heart and his lights on 34th Street, says it's time the political spirit changed.
The 7th, the 8th, and the 9th, I was glued to the TV. Now, I don't even want to put on talk radio in my car. You know, just find somebody that won this. At least we could either talk about them or be glad they're in there.
On 34th Street, they refuse to let politics steal the spirit of the season.
I am in the spirit. I think everyone on this block's in the spirit, and I'm hoping everybody else will follow that.
For Thanksgiving.
Final call for boarding at gate letter E on.
Penn Station is packed with holiday travelers.
I'm headed to New York, actually Brooklyn, to meet my sister.
I'm going to Philadelphia to visit my son.
All aboard, please.
It's that time of the year where many are going home for the holidays.
Most of our trains are reserved, and the trains are sold out.
And during this Thanksgiving season, many chose to travel by train.
It is quicker and easier to get here, and it's a lot cheaper.
Not being stuck in traffic, reading, having a bathroom available.
And while hundreds traveled by train, millions will hit the road. More than 28 million people are expected to travel by car this weekend.
We monitor traffic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
It's a statewide operations center. Their motive, to keep traffic moving and to aid drivers in trouble.
We increase the amount of folks that help out disabled vehicles. We'll give you a gallon of gas if you run out of gas. We'll change your tire. We'll do repairs. Whatever we can do to help traffic moving.
Just when they thought everyone had forgotten,
Oh my God.
this couple remembered.
All right, thanks a lot.
Let's go to her over there. I don't think she has anything to eat.
For the 6th Thanksgiving, Deborah Alexander and her brother Keith Mays have quietly walked the streets and fed the homeless.
Yeah, I appreciate this. If I had a place for them, they'd be staying there because I can't take to see anyone homeless, especially when you see children. You see, that's a child right there.
I wasn't really expecting nothing like this.
We ran out.
We ran out so
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
We ran out.
That's the hardest thing, to turn people away.
But just when their meals ran out,
He didn't want dressing.
another mealtime miracle. 5 sisters of Mother Teresa arrived, opening their van to the hungry and the homeless.
Yes, indeed.
You can find friends on the street or people on the street that you don't even know that will be there sometimes, more for you than your own family will.
Would you like white meat?
This is the worst time of the year to be homeless. It really is, because everybody having a good time and everything and all like that, and we out here in the cold, man.
The sisters, pray for them and know that they're in God's hands, and that gives us some peace.
For those without homes, this Thanksgiving came with a heart.
We've lost a valuable member of this community.
Firefighters spent this day alerting the neighbors. Their loss is the community's loss.
He would do anything to support this company and also the community.
This is where Bob Humphrey spent the past 27 years of his volunteer career. At the Maryland Line Firehouse, if there was a call, Bob Humphrey would respond first.
He hardly ever missed a call.
He was the type of person who would drop a hat to help anybody, anytime. And as a result, that's what he was trying to do this morning.
This morning on Interstate 83, Bob Humphrey was again first to respond to an accident. But when he crossed the road on foot, he was struck by a car, then flown to shock trauma.
Initially, we didn't think his injuries were that serious. It was only when he got here at shock trauma that we learned the true extent of the injuries, and by then he had passed.
It's just breathtaking to everyone. Everybody's having a tough time dealing with it.
I will admit, earlier I was crying about it.
At the firehouse, it is a dark day. Flags are at half-staff. The signs of loss are deep.
Bob will be in our minds, but we know that he would have wanted us to keep going and keep providing the community with the full services that they deserve, and we'll make it happen.
The Maryland players are given a welcome return home for playing their hardest and making it to the Final Four. But the loss to Duke was too much for fans. As soon as the game ended on Saturday night, the fires began.
The main fear was that it was the fire was so high that it was just going to spread down the street. You know, it's right near the trees, it's right near a couple telephone poles, right near some vehicles.
Frustrated fans almost turned College Park into a riot scene.
I was scared for my family and that the crowd was going to get out of control, and I was scared that the fire was going to cross over and burn our houses.
As a Maryland student, I just like to say I don't condone this. I doubt President Moat condones this. I don't think the players condone this. This is not a way to behave after a loss.
A dozen fires were set around town. Disgruntled Terp fans threw furniture, street signs, picnic tables, and even a lawnmower into the flames. All this while police and firefighters stood by, letting it happen.
We planned and worked with the students and the community that whatever happened would not cause a lot of damage, or most importantly, that no one would be injured.
2 people were sent to the hospital for burns, and throughout the night, there were the rowdy venters, but no one was arrested during the melee.
We did not have incidents where there were any serious crimes, no robberies, no sexual assaults.
But for those watching this take place, it's a night they don't want to see again.
It's a pretty sad display of sportsmanship.
In College Park, Shannon Powell, Fox 45 Morning News.